Hello and welcome to the North Country Outdoor Channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hopefully you're being productive and making the best out of life. I know it's actually a really nice day here in Michigan. It's only 67 degrees, so it's perfect for working outside. It's been hot. But today I want to talk about, there's a car coming. Pay attention, Eric. Today I want to talk about how to make $1,000 a day profit trimming trees, cutting trees, basically being an arborist. And no, this isn't for everybody. No, this is not clickbait. This is real world stuff. And you can't just go do this tomorrow. You need to be an established business. You need to have your insurance and your LLC or your DBA or whatever you're operating your business under. And, you need to have all the things that I've talked about in the past. But once you're an established business, tree trimmers make good money. And the best money that I make is homeowners insurance claims. Storms come through and a tree falls on a house. Or the best money is a limb falls on a house. It doesn't really matter what size the limb is. Normally it's pretty large, or the customer would just take it off themselves. But if it's a large limb that they need to call somebody in, they don't really care what the price is. They just know that their insurance company is going to pay for it. So, and I don't gouge, but I definitely, it's important that you make money where you can when you're in business. And most insurance companies will pay $1,000 to get the tree or the limb off the house, and they'll pay either $500 to another $1,000 for debris removal to haul that away. So each job is usually worth $1,500 to $2,000. Now you win some, you lose some. Sometimes it's a whole tree that's on the house and you only get $1,500, and sometimes it's just a limb and you get $2,000. But when it's just a limb and you make that $2,000, sometimes you work for 2 hours and you make that money, and that's real. I mean, that's the way it is. Arborists in general, it's a dangerous gig, but there's money in it. I've found that running a bigger crew versus a smaller crew, I get to make more money at the end of the day as the business owner. A 6-man crew, 5 or 6 man crew is optimal for me. They all seem to work pretty hard, and we can get done usually, depending on how difficult the job is, 2 jobs in a day, and those jobs are worth anywhere from $1,000 to $1,600 usually. But then you got to pay for your rental equipment, and you got to pay your guys, and you got to pay for fuel and pay the stump grinder. So when you do a job, just a customer calls you and says, "Hey, I need a tree taken down," there's money in it. I'm not gonna lie, but it's not the kind of money that you get when you do homeowners claims, insurance claims. So get yourself an established business. And a couple years down the road, see if you can't get these insurance companies in your pocket. My insurance company refers me. If their customer calls, and I've said this before, but they have a customer that calls and says, "Hey, I had a tree fall on my house," they refer them to me. So I do the work, which is awesome. Well, I mean, I just thank you so much for that. That's amazing that I'm getting referred by an insurance company. And honestly, the best way to build your tree business, your tree removal business, is word of mouth. Because what happens is everybody wants to watch the dangerous work. And I'm not even kidding you. It is dangerous. You're dealing with power lines. You're dealing with houses, garages, all sorts of structures. You're dealing with all that stuff. And it's dangerous. And you would be amazed when we go to cut down a big limb or a big tree or make that final cut that's real sketchy. All the neighborhood seems to congregate, and we got to tell people to get back, this is dangerous, get back. We'll have anywhere from 10 to 20 people staring at us, watching us drop this tree or drop this limb or whatever it is that's really close to a structure or a power line. And then once that drops and nothing bad happened, usually they clap, and they don't forget that. They remember that. They remember, holy crap, that North Country, man, they did some amazing work. They threaded the needle when they dropped that tree, and they tell all their friends about it, and then you go to the next job, and 10 more people watch you, and it's just referral after referral after referral. And honestly, I advertise, and I get some work out of it, but word of mouth is the best in the tree removal business. Now, it's dangerous, it is, but high risk, high reward. That's what I'm trying to say. You can make $1,000 a day doing tree removal. I'm not saying that's going to be 5 days a week, 6 days a week, but you know what? If you're working a job right now and you're making $4,000 a month, which is probably on the high end for a lot of people, it's not that hard to do 4 tree jobs in a month and only work 4 days and make that same amount of money. That's why I encourage people to become entrepreneurs. Yes, you're going to have bills in there and you're going to have, some costs in there, but a lot of times that $1,000 on those insurance claim jobs is profit. I'm just saying I encourage people to become entrepreneurs. I'm not saying that you have to become an arborist or a tree trimmer. I'm just saying there's good money in it and people will pay, because you'd be surprised the amount of people that are scared to death that tree is going to fall on their house and what they're willing to pay. I'm not saying that we're screwing people over here, because there's a common kind of baseline price in my area, and I have to follow that price or obviously I'm not going to get the work, but it's still good money. People will pay to have a dangerous tree removed that is endangering their livelihood. It's amazing. I know this isn't for everybody, but you can make that money. You can make $1,000 a day trimming trees, and then guess what? 3 years down the road, when you're working every single day and you're making $20,000 a month, that's where it's at. That's the American dream. So I hope everybody has a fantastic day. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, support what we're doing here. I would really appreciate it. And just remember, tomorrow is a new day. If today sucked, I'm really sorry. Tomorrow's a new day. Get up, be creative, and own it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.